Hi, welcome to Route 66. We're taking a look at the Bible and looking at the whole Bible. And it's going to take forever to do this series, but we're slowly plodding along. And after 8 thrilling episodes that simply are talking about the Bible, today is a big day because we finally get to the Bible in this episode. And so, in the beginning starts with Genesis 1:1, which is a great place to start since it's the first book and the first verse, where it says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Those words may be the most well-known words in world literature. It is appearing in what we've already established as the best-known work of literature, the book of Genesis in the Bible. And even if the Bible doesn't become your spiritual guidebook, what you need to understand is this, that 3 of the world's major religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, trace their origins back to the traditions and the teachings that are found in the book of Genesis. The belief that all humans are created in the image of God and therefore equals come from Genesis. Many of the great works of art and architecture and literature have all been inspired by stories that are found in Genesis. And so even if you're not a Christian, even if you're not someone who really believes in the Bible, you have to understand that your life, whether you want to believe it or not, has been influenced profoundly by the Bible. And in Genesis, we find the very root and the heart of all of that. And so there's a real good chance as you go through life, you're going to meet people who have all these beliefs about who they are and their worth and their value. And they don't understand. They're just ignorant, and they don't understand that it comes from God's Word. And you take that out of the mix. If you take away that first portion of it, then all of a sudden everything else in life begins to unravel as well. If you look at the book of Genesis, the name Genesis comes from a Greek word meaning origin or beginning. And you see Greek words that will often be mentioned. Originally, however, in the Hebrew, the name for Genesis comes from its opening words, in the beginning, which in Hebrew is pronounced Bereshit. And to pronounce this right, you just need to be very, very careful. Because if you say it wrong, you say it too fast, it sounds bad. And so you don't want to. You just have to take your time and kind of move through the word. But in the book of beginnings, Genesis will answer some of the big questions. Where did we come from? Why are we here? Is there a God? If there is a God, is there only one God, or is there many gods? Why is there evil in the world? Why can't we all just get along? And why are there weeds in my garden? Really, Genesis tells us that. There's everything you ever want to know right there. And so we will be looking now and kind of plowing into the beginning. And so that's why we called this episode In the Beginning. And there we are. And so now we're set. And so if you've been waiting for 9 episodes to finally jump into the Bible itself, consider yourself jumped into the Bible itself. And we'll join you next time here on Route 66.